It's that time again. We call it take time. The time that we use to clarify ourselves and make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, it seems like we're on the same page or not. We go around looking at different pictures, different people, different things, different criminalities, and different parts in our lives, and wonder what's the best, who's the best, where the best coming from, who will survive, who will not survive, who makes the best choices, who don't make the best choices. Ourselves, do we tell the truth? Do we offend people? Do we offend others? Well, one time or another we can offend someone, and that's just the way it is. Life has a way of picking us up and bringing us back down to the earth and throws us back another curve. And before you know it, there's the curve. Someone says you lied about something, someone says you didn't lie about something, someone says you told the truth about something, someone says you didn't. Well, the most of the time, the people that know you is your true self. And who's your true self? Your true self falls a long ways when it says who's you qualified, who qualifies you, who makes you the best. That's the question you want to ask yourself. Who makes you the best? Who serves the best? Where's it coming from? Where's it going? Who's going to tell the next story? Matter of fact, who's going to make the next story? That's the question you ask yourself. Who's going to make the next story on a sitcom or whatever? Yes or no? It matters to the one who's talking about it. The one who's not talking about it, because they don't care about it. The one who thinks about it is the one who cares about it, who wants to say something about it. Other than that, nobody speaks about it. No one speaks about it. Nobody talks about it. No one shares their thoughts because it's not important. What's important most of the time is the people. The people you see every day, the people you go by, the people you say hello to. Those are the people who's important to you. Okay? You sit back and say, well, they're not important. Well, they're very important because they're the ones setting the standards for you. You know, you sit back and say, no, they're not. They're not doing no standards for me. Well, yes, they are. Believe it or not, that's just the only standards you're going to get. You be sitting back and say, what standards is that? Who sets the standard? Nobody told me there was going to be no standards. Well, that's because you weren't listening, my friend. Because had you listened, you would have got stories. You would know who's telling the truth, who's lying, who's not. You would know where the next venue coming from. Yeah, you know. But you don't know because you didn't ask. If you didn't ask, that's what happens. No one tells you the story what you really want to hear. No one tells the truth what you want to hear. So therefore, you find yourself in catch 22. Not catch 33, 34, 22. And catch 22 comes up with a whole lot of mess that doesn't need no entertainment, doesn't need no surveillance, doesn't need no time limits, doesn't need anything. Most time it is the only person that needs is you. You the need survivor. You the triumphs. Okay? That's what it boils down to. And if you don't think that's the truth, then you think another. You think twice. You think 3 times. You think 4 times. You think what's best for who? Well, who's the who? You say yourself, who's who? Best of what? You know? Then you find yourself in a situation that you think about it again. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to come from? Who am I going to tell the truth to? What is for a minute? We all think we got the right answer doing life. Everybody think they got the right person at the right time, and you know, and on and on. And then we say, well, I should have did this. Well, it's too late to say what I should have done and wish I could have. Because it doesn't make sense and it doesn't give Your dad didn't serve it, didn't go nowhere, and that's just the way it's going to be. So now you think, okay, now what? Do you have a second chance? I think everybody gets a second chance, like somewhere or another. The 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, I don't know. I don't have all answers. Never said I had all answers. Never don't have no answers. Never going to give you the whole word. Man, who said something? Well, you should always be true. That's who? Who identified that? That's you, God. I mean, you have a lot of gods. A lot of people fell for them gods. COVID came along, but everybody didn't see they didn't run to their God then. They closed the churches down. Closed they down. You know, you guys thought about it. If who would work? Where the people with the money? You got to set up for their asses. I don't talk to anybody who have a mouth and have money and don't do shit. I mean, I can't follow you. Okay, because now I know where you were. I know what you was about. Nothing but yourself. You're selfish. We run every day and we think about, well, we could have done better. Could you really? Could you really done better? If you could have, you might have would have. If you would have, you could have. But you should have, you didn't. You didn't do it. Like a song I used to write. Could have done it, didn't do it, want to do it, don't know how to do it. Now we run catch 13 with old gray and half us can't even walk, got one leg in the damn grave, another one running from the graveyard. Now you want to say, yeah, I can do it. No, you can't. You was not set to do it. If you were set to do it, you'd have been in that puzzle and put together, and everybody would be walking around with a damn mask, scared to the next day, don't know what the next day gonna bring. It's like lifting your leg up and see will it fall down. Whew. Catch 29. Catch 30. Catch 34. Catch 50. 60. Catch 70. Everybody have a catch. Everybody has a dream. How the dreams come? They come through a lot of things. They come through severe exercise. They come through severe energy. They come through severe to play it, the time of it. It comes through generation through generation. Most of them, including myself, generation didn't do shit. Hadn't done this shit, I probably would be talking to y'all out there, not trying to make sure y'all do something besides talk shit. Politicians, religion, all is a standpoint, and there's a grievance for everybody. Yeah, not just the ones in it. For everybody. Because in a grievance, half of you in politics, half of them being so-called church, theology, my friends, my folks. Hell, where are they at? They damn sure ain't helping you. Okay? I've seen them, letters saying, I'm sorry, I missed you yesterday. Ha! I'm sorry I missed 3 years ago. So what? And I don't have that. You don't write me, I don't have you, so that's even. Yeah, do I have a YouTube channel? Got one of them too. Got to do have I got that too. Guess what? Oh, God, man, you got 2 feet, you got 2 bloody lips, you got a mouth that speaks line from a yoke to yoke. Well, I could have done that. Yeah, you could have. Why should? Yeah, you could have. Well, yeah, fuck that. Forget what you could have done and focus on what you're going to do and what's going to happen today or tomorrow or next year. Because tomorrow, it ain't promised nobody. I didn't King Earl here. I'm talking to you today. What happens tomorrow? I don't know. I could be on a damn spaceship somewhere. I don't know. My children saying to think that one's flying a kite and the other one believing kites. Guess what? I'm raised, by the way. I raised them to each and own, do your best, and perform wherever you can and when you can. And maybe what happened, I didn't whip that ass like I should have. They are too open, too consecrated, like I said, freedom, let them do what they want to do. I don't know. Because someone has not paid off. Some have, some have not. And that's what's going to happen to children. The ones you have, the ones you even, the ones going to start a new generation. The damn sure ain't the ones we got. The new generation want the people just graduated. For them new generation, they're gonna be looking for everything that you get, and the ones behind them, they gonna try to almost follow the loop. They don't get it now because they got the internet, they got TV. You push your button, you push the knob, and you don't know which knob you hit. You might be someone on cloud somebody's house. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? And no, you know how you got there. Then you got the hacker, the packer, the macker, the cackers. Everybody can do a little something. All you gotta do is put them on there. You put them on there, I guarantee you they'll find a way to mess it up. So, the people that's not on there, that's the thing. They know why they're not on there, they know why they're missing, they know why they're not missing. They know why they don't want to be on there because they don't want to entertain everybody in the team. Had all these uniforms and say, whoop, there it is, there they go. So, it's good for them. It's good for them, for anybody else. But for those, you're loud mouth. Loud is loud, loud, loud. I can do this, and you got the money, then guess what? Until you prove to me, and I'm just somebody talking. I go for everybody else who think, I'm thinking, see, man, that's a woman that said, all you mouths out there think y'all can do something, then get y'all off your ass and do it. And then you went have to worry about, well, who's running for president, who's not running for president. You ain't running. You running your damn mouth, you ain't running. Your boy down the street ain't running. Put this money and your money together and run together. No. You see, you guys got the wrong concept of who's running the show instead of the puppet master. You got the wrong concept. One man sitting back there on the screen. You got to know better. What? Don't know better. See, first of all, you probably don't have an education. Number two, you probably study. Number two, the church is filling you. So number four, you don't know. Let me fill you in just a little bit. It takes 4 years to pass a bill. And the president, that's what you want, 4 years. And if you pass one in 4 years, you might get something. The record don't even work. I said, well, he done. And the president come in, he got 4 years. 4 years, pass the bill. And if he's in there for 8 years, he may pass 2 bills. What them bills is like pouring water, gasoline, fire. You didn't do nothing. But all you did was tease it. And lately, all our presidents doing is teasing us, which you guys don't even know the difference. You don't know the difference. Tease to a mug, a mug to a mug. You don't even know. Just to let you know, quit crying. And whoever, I don't care who get in the damn White House. I don't care who get in the Blue House. But all I want them to do is do the damn job and halfway do something for 3 years or 2 years and let other people do their part. Because if it mean like would be fired. Start a whole new generation. Because old gold don't make new gold. And new gold definitely make old gold. So if you've been over gold, you'll have the same rules you had 6 years ago. And that's a shame. So, my guess, I don't care who you vote for. You don't even care who you vote for. You don't even know who you're voting for. You gotta tally to say I voted. Who's some tally that you confused way to the big house? Who's to say that? Whatever house to put them in, they gotta be put them somewhere. They ain't all to the campaign. Hell, when you start, let people tell you what to do. Think about it. You end up saying you don't want to be. You start letting people say, hey, put this on and go down the street. Oh, it's not. The hell you know it's going to not. Because he said so. Well, damn, that's the job if I ever had to work in a taking one. Because the line is line. They don't know when it's going to rain, when it's not going to rain. They don't know when it's going to snow, when it's not going to snow. Oops, it rained. Oops, we got this. No question them. But yet you want to question everybody else. You want to question your religion. You want to question who you are. Which is dumb. I never seen this dumb in my life. You go to the store, guy say, "Are you 18?" "Oh, I'm 5. I'm here trying to buy wine at 5 years old." And then they say, "Well, when were you born?" "Oh, I don't know. Yesterday." So that's dumb. That's another dumb factory. So now you got the dummies running with the dummies. Oh, by the way, put this on and go down the street there and go by oh, by the way, you can only, like I said, when they start telling you it's for your help, you better back up and run. You better run the opposite way. Because now it's not for your help. It's like a damn train going down the track. And you a light. Well, you better hope it's a damn light instead of a train. You'll get your ass run over. You don't know why you got run over. It's the same way when you do not listen to yourself. You think you got all that. You believe that everything's going your way. And you say, well, walk will happen go my way anyway, or walk will go that way. Well, think about it. If two trains coming down the damn road, I don't give a damn, one comes 30 minutes, and one comes an hour. And the guy tell you, hey, there's a train coming. Actually, there's two coming. So let's see, what idiot you gonna do? You gonna wait on the first one and knock your ass off, or you gonna wait on the second one? Or will you be smart enough to get out the way and let you go by? Well, that's what life is right now, young ladies, and anybody out there. I ain't putting nobody aside. All of y'all in the same boat. I don't care who you love, I don't care who you don't love. I don't care what color, race you are. I don't care if you're a race. Hell, half of you don't know if you're a race now. You just think, I look this way. Yeah, but that means you got to come from somewhere. Oh, by the way, I did, well, don't matter. You guys on a train going so fast, you don't have time to get a ticket. Any train that went by 5 times, you realize, oh, I started on that train. Well, see, that's why when we start testing ourselves, believing what we are and what we're not. For example, if I was born in Israel, that's in Israel, Israeli, unless I went and got a passport. Because I could have went there looking black yesterday, cheetah, and was born there. Doesn't mean a thing. You don't get the passport. And I didn't study the whatever this was teaching over there. Didn't get no information, didn't do nothing. Guess what? I just like me and you. If an Englishman come over here and you don't teach him to drive, guess what? If he never drove in his life, he'll pick up that he's supposed to drive on the right road. Now, if an Englishman come over here and drove in England, and you didn't tell him on the side, he'll drive left. That's what life's all about. Any religion, they're going to tell you what you expect. It's up to you. It's the religion, gang, whatever. It's up to you to believe what you want to believe. This is what it's doing. This satisfies you, you do it. You run with a gang and then say, hey, this is what we're wearing. You go to a beat-up club, what we call it church club now, or one of these clubs with all males and females or whatever, and you believe in what they tell you to do, guess what? You a part of them now. And you got whatever you was taught. Because see, basically when you're taught something, you're learning and it gets in your dumbass head. But if you're not taught it, it doesn't go anywhere with that. It's like the wind blows, keep moving. Everybody said a character, you the character. Yeah, you. If the character's not doing what he's doing, you make you the character. I'm on character. I don't talk about this problem. You should talk about it. Maybe you say hello. Maybe you say pick up. Maybe you say, hey, he picked trash. You might say something. No. I'm in my own little village, I'm in my own little white corner, a black corner, green corner. Don't make a damn corner. And I would not want to talk to anybody that I haven't been in 40 years. Write me a letter. Let me know that you will, what kind of shit you are in a letter. Because you come to me, I'm so and so. Remember me 40 years ago. Now I'm a businessman. I don't even want to hear. You know what I want to hear? Because now you bragging, buddy. You ain't seen 40 years. You come to me tomorrow. I own it. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm not coming to no social homecoming. I'm not coming to no reunion. A reunion don't, you can't get a damn chair and don't know how to drive and go somewhere else. So I want to go to a reunion to hear you glow. You didn't glow when I was there. So why I didn't glow then? I ain't glowing now. Whew. Man, all I can tell you is, as the old pastor would say, friends, loved ones, lend me your ear. I've been lending you my voice for a few minutes. You see, we have people out there that are always going to be themselves. And that is, believe it or not, nothing. And the reason why they're going to be nothing? Because they came to this world to do nothing. They came to the world to be a bum. They came to this world to be a nagger. They came in this world for that. That's why they're still here. If it wasn't that, they wouldn't be here. They'd have died at birth. Okay? Then you had the people who go on to different things. What are different things? That's what they're here for. They don't know that's what it is. You can't everybody can't be a good law-like person. Everybody can't be a good doctor. Everybody can't be a good gymnast, a good swimmer. We have that. If we had all that, then we have no competition. So every time someone's born come on this earth, there's a reason. If it's 6 minutes, 6 seconds, or 105 years, there's a reason. Because they come in and straighten everything else out that you couldn't do. To see your part, take care of this. Love to have the hole, or be a hole in the pole and no goal. One or the other. That's what you were here for. Some arteries, it gets twisted every now and then that because you're over here, you get moved over here. Not often. Because that's not the way the puzzle fits. No puzzle fits this way. Let's go this way. And at the end of the day, if you had any kids, you were blessed, that would make you go over there. If you didn't have any, you just went back and told the story. I'm back. Maybe I get a second turn and do it the order like I should. And maybe not. But that's just the way it is. Believe it or not. You can look at Homo sapiens, look at science, you can look at biology, biology, you can look at history, you can look at anything you want to look at. That's just the way it is. We don't have everybody journaling. We don't have everybody a taxi driver. We don't have everybody doing the same thing. No, we don't. It was never meant to be. That is why, my friends, I can tell you, we were not all supposed to have been one color. No. We were supposed to be in different colors that we can try different things and different people go with different attitudes. That's what we were first. Not we did that, we wouldn't have been here. If we were supposed to have been somewhere else, we did that in one connection and we've been there forever to the next day. That didn't happen. That's why they meant both trains and water law for them to get it to point B. So you sit back and say, well, this is what I believe in. I don't care what you believe in, you. As long as you ain't with me trying to convince me that I believe what you believe, and I'm not trying to tell you what I believe. That's you. You as an individual have to take it to considering whatever you miss, you miss. Whatever you didn't get, you didn't get. When you try to find it, you can go find it. Hell, you got more people trying to dream of something, trying to make something every day. If they ain't trying to make water, trying to make air, trying to make babies, they're trying to make paper. See what I'm saying? There's always somebody trying to make something. What do you want to make? What do you want to build? What do you want your legacy to be? Well, I'm a liar. I've been a liar. Forgiver. I've been forgiven. Well, I'm a survivor. I did this here. Survivor on what? Gave them what? Forgive them what? Forgive your next door neighbor on the floor? Or the dog turning the grass? What you feel? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now, the last thing I'm going to try to go in here is forgiveness of the family and the values. Got a family, oh, bless you, bless you, bless you. If you got a big family, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. If you got a big family, bless you, bless you, bless you. Now, the reason I said so is because they're like a puzzle. If you don't like them on this side of the West Coast, you can say, I'm going to see the other family. That's where the foreigners come in. Remember, if you was born somewhere, you've been there, somebody, now, because somewhere in the line, everybody's been there somewhere, some country. I don't care if you visited, you went. You've been there. I don't care if you've been in dreams, you've been there. You see something different, looking at yourself and oh, this is just me. No, somebody else. You looking at yourself, you're looking at a vision, something else, someone else, someplace else. So now you got your kin folks looking like who knows what. Remember I told them people here with the left? Well, I'm the same people that saw you before you left. I'm the same people that get stuff and ashes in the wind and slap you in your face. Bam! What happened? Yeah, new identity to you. That's what happened. You know, we go down there's no south where it takes a village to raise a kid. That don't take a village to raise a family. It takes you as an individual to learn. You might need to learn the village ways. That way you can comprehend the things you should do and what you shouldn't do. Let your kid run away and come back and be in a reggae or renegade. Yeah, that's all you take the whole weapon. Every now and then you got to spank that ass. Every now and then you got to sit them in the spot. Every now and then you got to say, look, this is the way it is. Not the way it's going to be, the way it is. So if you let a kid think this is what it's going to be, he'll make you, now you the child. What's going to happen? He comes when he wants to. She's seeing who she wants to see. And we elope. Hell, that kid did elope way before you got married. That's why the politician, man, you somewhere or another we found a way to make money off the dead, the buried, the young, old, and in between. If you manage off earth, you're gonna pay somebody. The taxes is waiting on you somewhere. I don't give a damn if you never worked a day in your life, the taxes is waiting on you. School waiting on you. You ain't got no kids in school waiting on you. What are we doing? Well, I don't know. What I'm telling you doing, you might need to start paying stuff all around your damn house. I don't know. Because that way you go, see, if the price don't go up, they don't have it. And they don't have it. Because sometimes them got that before you did. You want to be lazy? You want to be lazy? But you want to be great. You can be lazy, you can be great. You can be all of it at the same time, and at the same time be nowhere. Have nothing to show for it. 90 years on earth, nothing to show for it. How in the hell is that possible? Well, I'm going to say, maybe because you didn't plan, maybe the government took it, maybe your kinfolk took it, somebody took it. And like I said, and once again, if you didn't plan properly, you took it from yourself. You took it from your children who left behind. You took it from anyone else who still got to mess around and look at you in your on an iron, like you done blew up the wind. And said, what the hell were you doing when you were there? Nothing. Now, like I said, this big family, and the people you trying to vote for, they think that they real and not real. Hey, it's up to you. Just remember this. You start voting, don't be talking, I should have voted for this guy. It ain't gonna matter at the end of the day. If you didn't know, here's my thing. Y'all come out to the wall. If you didn't know that person, you never knew him to start with. So whether you vote for him, you still didn't know him. You voted on assumption. Like the old folks way back when didn't see the person on the radio. So if you didn't chase him down, you didn't do your job. You shouldn't then say, well, he's around all the people. Guess what, my friend? Let me put an ear bug in your bug ears. If you was in that situation, and if you hire your friends, your color, white, green, purple, military, you would do that. So don't get mad when somebody that's doing what you would have done. Oh, I would have done that. How do you know? You ain't never in that position to hire nobody. I guarantee you, if you in a position to hire somebody, I guarantee you there's somebody you know. They didn't flop the damn boat from yesterday. They didn't go down the China Seas. So think about that one. And lastly, like I said, I'm running out of gas on my own gas tank here. When I talk about families like a puzzle. We all can attain to live in a family. That doesn't matter if you blood family or not. Sometimes the blood is thicker than the water, and sometimes the water is clean. What do you mean by that? You don't have to be blood to be family. Because those are the ones who want to be a family, and that's why they stick closer to you. Like I said, a friend is closer than a brother to you. Well, that's why they're closer to you. When we start messing around with our families and talk about them as gentlemen and generations has done flew away, that's a whole lot of time and a whole lot of travel. You couldn't find them on the doorstep if you look for them. 30 years later, they wrote who I am. I don't know who you are. Who are you? If I didn't play with you when I was a child, I don't know you. As the good book said, when I was a child, I played as a child. When I became a man, I did all childish things away. Well, in so many words, that's what we did. Now, do we still play like a child? Yes, we do. Do we do play with child? Yes, we do. Are we forgetful people? Yes, we are. I know nobody hates. I know nobody ever says right now. Because that's what makes us a human being. That's what makes us who we are. That's why we forget, not forget. And at the same tone, forgive those for church. Until you find another reason to hate your brother or sister, you should forgive them. If you didn't do shit for all your life, and your brother or your sister was taking care of you, you need to thank them for it. You might want to get your shirt now because you never gave them to them before. You might want to open the door for them because you did before. It's almost like a friend. If a friend never gave you an opportunity to come see them, then what kind of friend is that? A friend tell you you can fix up for me every time I come, and you treat me like a king, then you being selfish again. Because you ain't getting an opportunity to do you can do, fix coffee, cake, or sandwich, or something, or pick up the phone and talk for an hour or 30 minutes. Of the whole nation. There's a lot of sorry people out there. A lot that just don't have the nation, they don't have the time or the brains to say, hey, I done made a mistake. I've been lazy, I've been sorry, I ain't picked the phone, I ain't down nobody, I ain't sending a letter off, and guess what? It's too late. The person that passed away. It is too late to say what I could have done, what I should have done. What you should be doing, if the person is beside you, if the person 5 miles away, call them. If the person 2,000 miles away, send them a letter. Guess what? The great universe did all those things, but he put phone communication. Why? He got things that you didn't have to turn on and say hello to someone. They don't have to see you. So that's no excuse. You don't have to write. You can't write. They got a thing called a microphone and talk for you. Wow. You have all the things that are necessary to do, but yet you ain't done none of it. I call that lazy. And if you ain't lazy, I call that selfish. You want somebody to wipe your ass, but yet you don't want to get the other person a towel to wipe their ass. Yeah, my friend, wipe your ass, wipe your face, wipe your mouth, wipe everything you need to wipe. Clean up yourself. Get yourself a new clearance. Get yourself a new look. Because if you're waiting for tomorrow to change your look, you may not be able to do it. Even somebody may have to do it for you. And those people you never know. So, when I say all this, love your brothers, sisters, and whoever they are, and I'm not saying you have to take them in. Now, let's make you understand. You can love them from a distance, but there might be hoarders. There might be grabbers. There might be takers. And you don't want them in your taking everything, grabbing everything. But that don't mean you can't talk to them. That's what we say, second chance is great. Fall down, you don't lay there. Somebody pick you up. That means there's a second chance. No matter who it was, you got picked up. If you try to sing a song, I've been there before, and I don't want to go there no more, whether you sing or not. Somebody might come along, want to sing with you. Let's get together. That's called a relationship. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Or if you don't, you'll be a hoarder. If you're a hoarder, you'll die as a hoarder. By yourself, alone. No one wants to see you. No one going to come see you. And that's the way it's going to be. I'm telling you, you'll be alone, casted. One person meeting you, maybe the dust. You might have cremated yourself. I don't know. The bottom line is, let's wake up. Let's wake up, not only America, hell, I'm talking all over the world. Okay? Because that's what you are. You're part of the world. You're not part of one person. You're all over the world. You're not one triumph individual. Your blood runs like the Red River, or like the pale faced roads of the Indians on Mount, wherever it did, the patch, whatever, the Ronnie Moore, wherever, the Germany of Germany, wherever. Everyone has blood. Everyone has a family, and they're told and they're forgiven. And everyone has somewhere or somebody they want to meet. New, old, in between. It makes no difference. But when you start somewhere, you forgive and you be forgiven. But if you never forgive nobody, who wants to forgive you? The people be praying for you. Once you pray for them, I don't care what praying. Like I said, I don't know which way you go. As long as you don't try to tell me to go that direction. Get your rug, get your rock, get your cow, get your goat, get your pig. I don't care. Get your star, get your goat. I don't care what you do. I know who I am. And that's what I live by. You know who you are, and that's what you live by. Like I say, I don't eat pork. That don't mean I did. If I tell you I don't eat meat, that mean I never did. But you sitting there and you judging me. Oh, well, you don't eat meat. You supposed to be skinny. I didn't say I never ate it. I said I don't eat it now. If I tell you I don't drink, and you say, oh, well, you supposed to be a non-alcoholic. No. I didn't tell you what I didn't drink. I said I don't drink anymore. Or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Communication. We face a long shot of getting together and communicate to other people who can relate in the same situation, same idea, and go the same way. I would love that. Love to have neighbors who I can go to and say, "The cake. Oh, I'm gonna bring you some potatoes over, or I'll bring you something else over." That's how we started. They for money and it was bartering. And like we almost going back to bartering. When you go to places where you can't take, can't do this here. Now, once again, somebody's controlling us, and you probably wonder who it is. Just trying to get a stamp on your forehead. You know, oh no! Now every time you walk, your forehead brighten up. Like you be like Rudolph, be like Pinocchio. You gonna tell the truth, tell a false lie? You'll tell something. Okay? And I don't think we don't need to go there. Because we gonna take our how we got there. One day you walk around and they say, oh, by the way, you know, you had this on, you had this on. Now you cover your whole head. Where I'm going, just cover your head. Just like everybody else. I never seen somebody, let me put it this way, I never seen somebody with the head covered and walk straight. What are you saying? If you cover your face, that means you gotta have somebody guide you to the next direction. And whether you go or not, you gotta trust the person to lead you in that direction. Okay? If that's what you want. You better be perfect. That's what somebody get. When people tell you can't have this, once again, as I would say, freedom was never cheap. Freedom was never cheap. And guess what, friends and family? It wasn't just for one race. It wasn't for the damn Jews. It wasn't for the blacks. It wasn't for the Indians. It wasn't for the Greeks. Okay? It wasn't for the Utopians. Okay? It wasn't for the Muslims. Okay? Hell, it wasn't for the Ethiopians, Hittites, Burmatites. Wow, all of them like the Bible Christian and people that came along way before we did and changed our names to other names. Changed our names by like we changed our faces. Changed our faces like we changed our... It's changed so far. Yeah. And they haven't sold it yet, but they probably are trying to say DNA. Somewhere online, somebody's got somebody's DNA. So you go into them, I'm this color. Well, the way you tell what you are is look in the mirror. Guess what? Look in the mirror, you still don't see who you are. Because now you got about 15 different cultures coming to you, flashing in your face, and then you're looking like you're somebody else. Okay? Few people in the world today say I'm all black. Not just me, I'm talking about a black man that's black is all black, and he's the only one to say that if he came from Africa. Remember that. If he didn't come from Africa, he ain't all black. I'm gonna show you that. If a person says, well, my mother was German and I'm white, okay, then guess what? That means somebody, the hat came like the Rolling Stone or the OJs. Manhattan was a Rolling Stone. When he laid that, he was boom. And you think that didn't work, you better look again. You got to do some homework every time. Most people don't do homework. You don't even like homework. No one knows about the Vikings and the Vikings and the Vikings and just do what they want. No, nobody don't know that. Oh, wow, Chris Columbus. Oh, you know something about him? What about the rest of the story? Oh, the rest of the story. You go on what you hear, not what you learn. You go on what you don't look at, read, what you hear from his mouth. Well, your pastor might say, or your reverend might say, or whoever you follow behind might say, don't look at me. I don't have all the answers. You might need to go study somewhere else. You might have to look it up somewhere else. And then you get upset because he told you, yeah, I gotta go and find it from somewhere because I ain't perfect. Well, you the kid to me, I would have told it a long time ago. Ain't nobody perfect. Not even close. I don't give a Uncle Thomas, you from Hakaluga, from Mugatuga. I don't care if you're on the who's who, the moo's goo. Even the who's got a who behind it. Who invented that? Somebody smart. Know somebody who wants money. The inventions is all. You guys fail to realize this, and I'm really at my roasting. You can identify with anybody almost, but you don't almost vent anything. But to vent things and identify things, you got to have time to do that. And if you don't have time to do that, you cannot do it. Okay? If you don't have time to vent things, time to talk to somebody, you don't have time to do that. That's where people have time, and that is why they do it. When they have time to vent it, and they have somebody to vent it for. Few people in between doing themselves. Okay? Just be honest. Colonel Sanders once said, at 68 years old, one thing I know I can do best, I know how to cook. And you know the rest of the story. Now, there's a lot of people out there that can do a lot of things. But what you do best make you better than the rest. I'll say it again. What you do best makes you better than the rest. If you're a model and you know you're a model, well, it'll fade away because they'll get another model sooner or later. But while you model it, be the best. If you're a trash can man and going through the village of all nutheads out there who's hoping that the trash man come by so the village don't get messed up, be the best trash can man. Pick up all the paper. Don't leave nothing cycling around. Do your best. If you're a washed up preacher and you preach every Sunday, 2 people show up. Be the best preacher. You may have 40 next week, I don't know. But once again, if that's what your call is, be the best then. Hooker, mucker, dooker, boy watch, lady watch, man gigolo, don't matter. If you are that person, because that's your calling. No, see, no one can take your calling away from you if that's what you want to do. Now, how long you do it is a different story. But no one can take your calling. Okay? So put that first and foremost. If that's your calling, if you believe in that, what you're going to do, then do it. Now, if that's not your calling, and you following somebody else on the trail, then you might need to think about it. Why am I following them? Why am I listening to that person tell me to go be a car salesman when I can be a junkyard person and not worry about nobody coming buying cars but just taking stuff? Or should I be a comedian and get paid big time for telling the truth and people think it's a lie? It all depends on your calling. if I've been married twice, why didn't he get married a third time? That's something to think about. Because if you can get married one time and be there for the rest of your life, then that's a blessing. And sometimes we don't all have that. That's why we, like human beings, make a decision whether the person die, live, or old, or what it'll take. Say, I'm tired of you. I'm going to find somebody new and see how that works out. A lot of times it doesn't work out because the new person got to start all over again with you, and vice versa, you with them. So my last voices of this says this: if you got a family and you love the family, get to know them. If they don't want to know you, don't worry about it, because there's always somebody out there who wants to know who you are, and that, my friend, could be your new family. Remember when I said because the blood doesn't rhyme? That's good. You don't always need no bloodship to have a good fellowship. You don't need to have the same color person to be your brother or your sister, to be family. Let's not get it twisted. Once again, they don't have to be blood to be family. Uncle Jim, a long time ago, was the next door neighbor. He never was my uncle or my friend, but he was uncle because the family called him uncle. And that person did more than the uncles that my mama had, who was dead and gone. So I can say sayonara, I can say adios, as my wife said. He doesn't know all those languages. I know a lot of the languages, and I depart from most of them because I only know a little bit of them. So, but I know them, and that's how I know the people. I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody's relationship, but if I get to see you, I'll know how you act. I know where you come from, and I can use my opinion from there to say sayonara to you if I have to, or so long, or hi-yo, or lay-ho, or po-ho, or whatever. VV, wee, hand signals, whatever. Something about the hand signal, you can always get a point across. It's almost like money. If you can understand the money, the gale, you can always buy the swell or the well. All right. So once again, I keep saying this, but family is very important. When you lose them, you understand why they're important. So if you got them close to you, and you only have a few of them because they're either dying out or laying out, and you think, well, I'm going to see them tomorrow, you may not get the chance to see them tomorrow. You might want to call them today. You might want to write them a letter. You might want to pose whatever you had to say that you didn't say. Because it ain't about wasting time. It ain't about waiting for time. It's about the time is near and it's here. I'll say it again. The time is near and it is here. Anything else ain't here yet. You can't waste time on what if and wait on it. So if you go again with that what if puts you in a boat. If you're in a boat, you might go on that boat with Christopher Columbus and George Washington said, oh, I see the land. You didn't see no land. Oh, I'm the first one to invent it. No, you wasn't. Okay? So somebody had to be there before you, or you wouldn't have saw the land. Somebody had to set that boat, or you wouldn't have been in a boat. So, with that in mind, love your brothers, love your sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts, neighbor, friends, far in between, old, new, doesn't matter. If they need your friend, they're still your friend, and they'll still be your friend, and that's just what it is. So Big Earl here with the news of anything you want to talk about, anything that nerds you, save it for the next time, because there's always sometime for somebody here, and there's always a right time for somebody here. So, Serenata, Auf Wiedersehen, Truce, adios, hasta luego, mana pararara, ching charanaka, hoi miye, witonan tanana, and etc. To the next time.